Hey folks, everything new under the sun. All right, we're going to take a look at Hurricane Jose and just look at a couple predictions for it, and also look at where Irma went and what can we learn from that, and we'll see if it plays into this or not. So we're looking at Ventusky here, and if you look at it, this is on the 19th. If I go back to the 18th here, you can see where it's sitting off the U.S. East Coast. Go to the 19th, a little bit closer to New York and those states there. And go to the 20th, and then it's kind of scooting up the East Coast. And if we go to 21st, you can see it way off and heading off the East Coast, Nova Scotia there, and out into the sea. The thing I want to bring to your attention, however, is that if we look at the spaghetti models, and I should mention, let's go to actually, this is a NOAA website, and this is their modeling for going through 2 a.m. Monday, 2 a.m. Tuesday, and you can see it off the U.S. Coast there related to that. Now, maximum sustained winds currently is 75. That means it's a Category 1 hurricane. If we look here in the right-hand side, can you see that? No, of course you can't see that. Let's go here and see if we can pull this up. Go to reader mode. And so you can see on the right-hand side there, Category 1 hurricane is 74 to 95 miles per hour. So it is barely, like I say, a Category 1 hurricane, but it's they say it's going to strengthen a little bit. So we'll see if that occurs. But this is the current track. One thing I want to show you, however, is looking at this. This is a Hurricane Irma track, and this is basically what occurred for Hurricane Irma. You can see Florida Panhandle right here, and Hurricane Irma. These are pretty much all the spaghetti models. You can see when they first came out, they were predicting an East Coast. They were predicting Irma was going to ride the East Coast effectively there all the way up and scoot up. And as we got closer, day after day, the models all shifted to the west, to where it not only was not going to be on the east coast of Florida, but it actually hit the last day they found out on the west coast, pretty much, of Florida. So every 24 hours, the models kept shifting. So I suggest to you that if the scenario is the same, as these models get closer, and I mean, it's only Thursday right now, so this is 5 a.m. Thursday, this is where the storm is. As the models get closer to Tuesday, this whole storm system, if they follow Irma, are going to all shift over to the west, effectively meaning that they're going to have a direct landfall in the U.S. If that holds true. That's what happened for Irma, looking at these spaghetti models. So it's something to think about, something to pay attention to, you know, and history is the best teacher. And a lot of these models, like I say, they were all pushing significantly west by the time the storm actually got there. Now that's going to depend on the fronts, the highs coming off the U.S. continent, etc. But like I say, it is something to be aware of, and so we'll pay attention to it. And I should mention that there's also some disturbances coming off of. Let me see if I can find it on Ventusky. There's a couple disturbances that NOAA is watching off of Africa. So here you got one center of low pressure there, and another one here, and a third one down here. You can see the rotation starting to happen off Dakar there. So will any of those, I believe NOAA is basically tracking these two. You can see this other one here, this center of rotation as well. So any of these could turn into a hurricane, and NOAA is actually watching those. So you know, it just looks like a constant flow of hurricanes up from Africa to the U.S. Will they develop into any significant hurricane? Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's see if we can roll this forward. Let's go to the 22nd, and we'll see where these storms shift to here. And according to this, it almost looks like those disappeared. You can see Jose up there. And it looks like these ones dissipated according to this particular model. So I guess that would be, so you can see them there. There's one there. Let's go to the 21st. And so you can see this one here, this low pressure system there. And it looks like, okay, the center on the 22nd is over Santo Domingo. And then you have another low pressure system here, which looks like it's maybe just getting wrapped up in Jose. But anyways, just thought I'd bring you that information. Ventusky, you can go to it. Go to Ventusky, as you can see in the top left, .com, and you can find these. I hope what I was showing you was over the center. Let me go back here and pull this. I'll bring this back to the 18th and make sure that you can see these disturbances here. Let's see. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So yeah, like I say, you can go to the Ventusky and check it out for yourself. So I'll leave there, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll keep watching it, and BP Earthwatch does a great job as well of watching these storms. So check him out as well. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video.